Okay, inti ebisafo nyame atom. Mame na won bon komo latest sports stories or we say me no che na komo kakra bia wo bia me de wan asem bro. Of course, you know sir, this is your usual back to back to back to back to back latest sports updates so ho. Me no che na me go so me kai will say if you're interested in the local news, of course, yeah, other channel still beaming stories, cost back to back, so and yeah, some kids were. But let me give you updates. The so I'm gonna someone some for bro. Okay. Now, my last stories that me, yeah, there was one story I was saying, they want some, but not because all the transcripts in Indian and become one some more. And see, I wanted to finish watching everything. Now, me do my share, yeah, Lionel Messi, and then you account some more. Only veteran journalist, your friend Enrico and next to I to say Kawaba Ghana and Abia Kwabana Yabua. Achill now, no bonko mo ja nipa do one I will look up to him. See, Oluman and Lionel Messi a bonko mo be na. I love the questions he asked Lionel Messi and some of the answers Messi gave. For instance, Messi say, "Oh no, Nemano." On mobile weekends na adia bakwa na ni je e wa brabom ne se all drive e de ne mana kobo ball na ne mana hu so no wo ho kra no se e man excitement mo pa no se ne ma no de ete se Thiago no o se Thiago no o ye midfielder nti o cheche ne ma no bia position e de a kire yen Thiago no e ye midfielder and o se Ciro no so e ye midfielder no mu twa gidigidi ahonde o se akwa na ni ba no Ciro no de ni adin too much and I say Matteo no ono so a striker or say or she goes pa ne ba Matteo ni die or she goes pa nti no enkwara no or just say dachi bi almost bet me gina wona so bobo ni ye pa and I'm say okay no problem my men to us way or say in a period between 2014 and 2019 or say on one kasa 2014 to 2018 or say to be very honest the national team Titi Nipa na Argentina no they were not fair to him at all. So some of the criticisms are na eban we to the bia the red team who no say aden na omo criticizing and say on national team no do omo finals why are they criticizing them or say to the bia ne Thiago no obisa ne say dada aden na wo call Barcelona yes so your mouth fans but Argentina no na omo criticize de bi omo di watem o se to de bia na ra ho se ne ba no e bisa ne sansam no se wante ne yema ne bebre ase se nipa na na yesa no no ntemo ase but o se afi o wini World Cup ne mom no wo se nipa dodo na afi de omakoma enso ato omo yem and o se ono ne trophies and ne medals a waye ne nyina no wachemu mienu o se club football de ni nyina ne fie na e wo Barcelona no e ho na we keep no and the national team medals no so ne fie na e wo Argentina no e wo so na eja o we keep the same medals ne nti okwa ha club football medals okwaje ye no e wo ne fie na wo Argentina e wo Barcelona no and the national team no so e ye de wo Argentina and Samuel Messi e kan na so no say or that story bia or den yankopon ase sans ono den no say all pay we ase or say all bobo na opeso o win trophies emre bi o G trophies is an G World Cup nyamyadom nyame the World Cup no de ama no or Ballon d'Or bebri or league titles bebri or Champions League bebri so ono are forever grateful to God said Nyankopon ama ne sade ne sans o se na ade ba ko a na aka na de bia obon pai se nyame ntie ne pai bo na ontimi enye eye World Cup na onyanji ye no nti se World Cup no abade a o se asem baby o asem bie no e na omubisa ne se ayana man forecast wo Nyankopon edum chede no ede chewo na ujitu na so se wo feel say wo talent and na wanka say we training very hard and we do some pempenso no and also ono Nyankopon na board sa na de bia so no or work very hard or training very hard say the beya the Yakopon edema no ono so betimi improve or say from no kwada abrim wa try so be improve sir but say adoma chede ne de o say Yakopon na edema no and on bibisa ne say ebra na Tito Veranova and na eye coach those times no so most start year pa now what was the relationship between you and the late Villanova and oh Satan na a time and then any G pa but or say papa no almost start season in na yare into most of the times don't we training kra na oni ho but or say Obwa omo so many may be and almost start season. Also, they started the season very, very well. But as a many kone ni no, jana in yare na adosu dodo and also eka ho and effective Villanova time no. And I will be saying about Pep Guardiola and also Pep Guardiola there. Or enough respect Edman Pep Guardiola ebe sisan football. Now or said to the be the negative aspect or catch Pep Guardiola and say. And you know about Barcelona no one say obi sua Barcelona ball ni bobi esan say edwumabi no obi apeso sua na Barcelona for esi e ball na ye Pep Guardiola obesesa sa football no play no and they say obi e copy ekwanya Barcelona e fa so e ball and obi san say na Frank Rijkaard so when say Frank Rijkaard dey coaches now we coach omu nyina the most important e the man no Messi e Frank Rijkaard and obi san say danger and Lionel Messi say look Emre drew and Barcelona crap and somebody no cologne. No, so no akasa no address or bebo ball a master no person senior team no. And I'm being forced that be senior team so the yema okwan ma Europe. E san se uswa. Also Frank Rijkaard and the gym a man slot say mem we senior team no nti no or ye forever so on the Rijkaard dey also say one man sa chance now. Or imagine say nko no Messi na bia nko loan na. Onya sure says e bia nka na we drum pempenso na we drum nti ono or ye forever grateful na Frank Rijkaard no important and so at the money ye pa and also those days of Barcelona dressing room no nya some kit was say a dressing room with Ronaldinho, Deco, Silvinho, Xavi, Iniesta, Puyol no akoda kete le no Messi also that time na add ye pa but odomu nyina say sense a football pa omode e man no ni so ye pa no na aboa etimi reshape na man ni wetimi aba ba yes o say mra bi druye na opeso ko Barcelona 2022 World Cup no sanso opeso ko Barcelona say say na o sus as I told you was say honestly he was very emotional because Barcelona na tete na ye ni bibie e de na bedu san pempens one but o say the woman say okwaje World Cup ne ba wie ye no I say the idea about football and the narration about football no essence so essence kra Assassin cry. I don't be say question back what amount for ta person ye be san say sa MSN no wo Suarez any neighbor no wo ball pa Nelson so no ye who e say trophies and was some way you ntimi ahye da ngini nyina sa I don't say the correct ball you mo bi pa say omo miensa no bia de something special e dey become football no say Luis Suarez na oye beast or Selen Abrante fe Neymar o man play bia 1v1 Neymar betimi aye no ho adwuma nti o say omo bo adwuma ye pa but o say emre bi dru ya omo akasa mania maybe every 5 for more so they could have won more trophies or say I think we let more Champions League slip away we could have won more at Barcelona so this is what Messi is saying say na committee nya trophies in bebre but ja omo akasa na mania maybe e for omo sia eja entimi ama and we be saying about Lamine Yamal Messi and also Lamine Yamal is one of the best players we assist or sakwara no pay one of the best players we assist here Lamine Yamal or 17 year old na kwara na ball na obono the new son ball no boy so you very very impressed so far anyama osi you say o hwese boy ni betimi enyi na wa ball na odu no so hwe Lamine Yamal or started to say on Lionel Messi now starting from the right wing and na no Messi nature of ball as a central forward and as a center forward now also o sure say ebia Lamine Yamal enyi so be move from the right wing to central position to set on one into Obakwada na ba so far eniyama odi na ehu ne die we are very happy with the performance of Abrantia Yefreno Lamine Yamal o se ne ma no eja players o mo ta follow o mo Kylian Mbappe Vinicius Junior Erling Haaland Lewandowski Lamine Yamal let me repeat it again I say my children follow and Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Haaland, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. Inti Lionel Messi, bebre. But you know what I'm going to do? Mesanso di biafra what say mesanso abamechi kwanda wa na mesanso abamechi na mabebo ho komo because interviews na dey. Wa kan sem bebre. Okay. Ma mesanso nto aso foforo na mefa de wo efam bro. Charles so eyi Mbappe so radi yesu. On say we proud but ni team one oye majority stakeholders Kayan club no ehwie pa nwumre ya omko relegation into from league 2 no say crowd omko division 3 France wo omo na awe poto so far 31 games Omo no yenwie dey but automatically they have been relegated 31 games so we need just 5 pay and omo draw 6 and omo lose mako 20 aden into omo na Porto Kayan team no urade enti say Kylian Mbappe we play ni sika so na ehie o ni sika na ehie na Kayan for my Kylian Mbappe Kayan Ghana ni guy be oh Emmanuel in team and France was but it is what it is in team wherever you are we say Maza big ups guy Monge come wo na oja for bro invest to a club remove too much what I say mo division 3 eri asem create okay Arsenal for nyame adoma next season say mo players dey be training na just ya omo be share dey aye training ni enti we training kits pre-match Italia na t-shirts are placed session next year. We and Arsenal for so talking about Arsenal. Jorginho Mikel Arteta still no one on year fit or struggle year pa. What I say. And I say for the business so all weekend we are. And now no money. Sorry, next game. When the PH bebo semi-finals of the Champions League, bebo biana, and also no the question we own to me nyano. Chise kwako bisa doctors for no. Is that doctors for ne bit me? He said Jorginho. Nyamia tumo against PH no betimi abobo ni bia na Chelsea Fulham weekend Marcus Silva coach Edma Fulham as the last 3 years ni omo Fulham for no menya important results against Chelsea and you good Edma Fulham history na oh hope say this time around so ombesan so sa records ni bi positive ones for Fulham against Chelsea so hwe mu say Chelsea money and so sorry Fulham for money be so akoso se na be ya o me san so atata Chelsea mu bi o say Fulham for mo ha Chelsea dodo say na o mo ya ibugi kakra dia ba Chelsea anyway nyame adoba ko siara 1 o'clock in a game no and so because but this is what papa no so eka Marcus Silva and so eka na make a game se be so weekend Barcelona nyame adomo memenda almost on Celta Vigo na ebesi akan na Celta Vigo game na be so Barcelona na etne fiabo na guy friend Gerard Romero na one Oscar Mingueza akasa nso ono former Barcelona player ne osi akan Elma Celta Vigo omne Barcelona na ebebo na okasa no so na also start fi Barcelona la masiamu na oba na sesei obebo Barca nshada mfa o Celta Vigo woni Barcelona na ebebo ememenda na wo hwe bebia wo fe free na wo hwe Pauk Barca 17-year older all ball no ede ema Barcelona to said you panyin ya wo hu niam asen and also no kwasem ewum ni say ya na to de bi kra ya na ye no 1 year pass akoyi asa obobo achepa but obobo in about say so far what he has seen or you very very impressed and obubisa na say na say o monitor Barcelona team na no o ko lose to Borussia Dortmund and also enya hwe o hwe game no na say normal say wuti fie hye 4-0 wo ye nipa wo kwa we ya the kind of energy o de be run game no onye too sure say this kind of energy no ebera game maybe na ye goalless draw until say normal cry or say it doesn't matter Barcelona still now no o a good team Celta Vigo play na kaka no ana o mu bisa say master hwe Iago Aspas no what is saying or no the Habasa pa obebobo ni bi and also no on to me nka but ade obetimi aka ne say sa Iago Aspas no say 9 cry togu so said den na against Barcelona the oba bebo nti no Mama bisa kra menu ju Iago Aspas no se ne 9 no sa hono sa den kra no oba bebo against Barcelona san say obo against Barcelona eya na oha Barcelona yi pa ana obubisa no say emre by say story we ba bontin say 100 years Barcelona be san so for back na wa san so akobobo e dey ama Barcelona san say you are playing very well for Celta Vigo and also san 7 dey ntungu e rumors keke ana na nkofo bi e kan officially Barcelona for na amfa for an kan chen so omunya no a omo san so epe ana Romero e ka chen say master born na akobo against Barcelona no hwe na when ko di sebunu wo park no so say bia wo be create controversy na one Barcelona players ko esan say wono haya na wo free eba men ko ye ho te say players bi te say Carlos Alena any Munero mo free Barcelona ko ye mo ko share Barcelona mo timi ni players no ko sa men ye sa de ni bi what football or dey Emma Oscar Mengueza no and Oscar say www bono crowd onye sa ono onim se ko for respecting ye power Barcelona kromo and ono so respect so but also obebo also obo no normal but on risk disrespect so what I say but obezo chen say se bo no beto nanim kwa de obebo Barcelona players ne be konto kwaye gidi o say that one day onye too sure so obeye na we respect Barcelona players no so e wo park no so kama eno yen sama Oscar Mengeza enso e kanyame adomu a Inter Milan ne Barcelona game a e be koso no mate se Barcelona for Inter allocate tickets Eddie ama Barcelona for na tickets no number na 4,361 4,361 and omni tickets na Barcelona for say more Giuseppe Meazza Sports Stadium supporters don't want say no metimi aba into just 4,361 per and the ticket Eddie bound Matters Barcelona plans and say 85% of the tickets no omo beton Eddie ama omo members sanka what as members now omo from the scratch omo club na ye djuma sa into no 2,965 and pay for plan say members no mo dem be exclusive to this ticket nemo the club nanka sanka beton no 741 tickets and no matter say tickets in back bia is 60 euros and on beton and so at the ama Barcelona supporters no lami ama any Barcelona team ne obu training kama inti zezedie and then so na nyasam ke to a coach hey the Hansi Flick to the bia boys need training now here pin ni mu as ni no almost so here you obu training kama na okay that is very now when you say Fabio Capello akwaka say ono Barcelona ni Inter Milan game na be koso no so waka so on choose midfielder ye better pa or say any day obefa Nicolo Barella Eric Mkhitaryan and Çalhanoğlu over Barcelona midfield of Dani Olmo, Frankie de Jong, Pedri or something Inter Milan did and this say Inter Milan midfield no or say a blend of quality and movement this is according to Fabio Capello and someone else worker Marco Materazzi someone kind of also the Nanoa to Barcelona gamer and so because Marco Materazzi say look on waka before Sanso AC Studio say team na ostro pass ebio metime yi Inter Milan the film na ye buy Munich no say Barcelona the chia kai TNT adwokra other than ade Barcelona or say team no no ostro pa ye buy Munich it say Inter Milan the team ye buy Munich the film ade Barcelona also won't forget to cry, won't forget to Barcelona and commodity and I'm a question for until all those who cry and I'm saying but my bass of washable master say Carlo Ancelotti we informing Brazil for no say onye na dream so fi Madrid Charlie Carlo Ancelotti on pesobeko asam no the tintin nyina no papa no am say on pesobeko and Florentino Perez so pesobeko no na because a dream of no say one day you better sorry now he's been sacked there. That's not show respect. And Oja for your sister now onye na dream so beku. I only pay you for the person who share cry now more have a plan about what they intend to do next season. I'm master. Go for pamo. What's why I dream say wonko. Now in Centrania, Carlo Ancelotti ben ye pa. Your friend Alberto Ceruzzi. Na kwa na Carlo Ancelotti beko na wakot na radio so now say on another for Carlo Ancelotti or say at this stage a sad moment at the Carlo Ancelotti and the entire club but on the say Carlo Ancelotti say onyimi na enema na air coso when we say enema na air coso enko for air penapam no say or your sure pastor Carlo Ancelotti no when we say baby enema na edru no I was say goodbye to Real Madrid na say master in some ya ujafu king Carlo Nesi Bekana because Carlo is also inform Brazil for no say honestly na dream say oh free Real Madrid at the moment in no I stab you also on one kasani opinion na down for no journalist na Carlo Ancelotti down for no say on so on no opinion no or feel say Carlo Ancelotti are more out than in that is according to journalist Carlo Alberto Cerruti on one someone you know council on the you name him say na down for the Carlo Ancelotti but one cancer Carlo ne so mbeka so no na dream die okay Kim Min-jae Bayern Munich for center back na saying injuries na dream ye pa na so settle ye wo Bayern Munich mate say Juventus for afren se master wo Italian Serie A na gi wo ye pa wo twen den but what dey na bright Italian Serie A na wo ne be ye because he a center back already mate Premier League clubs ni be so almost so very much interested in getting Kim Min-jae into and also so ekonkon ho a yen kan ho asem emfa wieye na ene AS4 aye pools bi omoma Real Madrid supporters ekoto aba se Madrid supporters say monto aba player ben na mususu say so free club ni mu eko na abato no 54,000 supporters ene ekoto aba no nti yen kwa hwe almost 15% eto aba se Jesus Valero only the first person who should leave the club. No about Lucas Vazquez 14% and a two Abase Lucas also called 14. I told that David Alaba, say Alaba also free club with them call 10% follow men the almost free club with them call. Hey, Vinicius Junior. Nipa 9% and a two about Edman specifically. Or Mamu two about Edman Vini said Vini in free club with them call 23,337. Hey, we did move forward on the two banana. Hey, Vini na must move. Hey, look at Madrid. 70% that 12 bus on free club with the Monco. Chouameni 5% and a 12 bus on a free club with the Monco. Fran Garcia on also 5%. Rodrigo Goes 4%. Adagule 3%. And also a 12 bus. Very interested. Very, very interested. Meanwhile, Jude Bellingham. And I say Omashan and JC. Yeah, next year, Madrid for take JC. I think this artwork is beautiful. Madrid zone for I love that. Very beautiful. Well, Madrid for almost say omunye hu Andrew Loni in this situation is very well. Some person cool, but say Andrew Loni is so bekwa goalkeeper Madrid din down Juan Garcia. If you know Juan Garcia now you are linking it to Barcelona. Espanyol for goalkeeper now looks like he's in the books of most of the big clubs. You know, I'm saying Lunin be konkon adia. Omo be try as much as possible. Say omo so be fa. Nyame aduma season ni ba na wie ya. And Madrid ebet na say analyze David Alaba the situation ni very well. Say I was so buja no kwan e ma no kwa na nte ne akopem say season ni ba na wie na say Alaba e show bibi. E mo mu say yes why is serious? And yes, I want to hear about the some bonnet now to because anybody able. Benjamin Pavard and now not buying when you supporters need dinner to brutal so we born for power. Chese we know it here. Always be say a goal as we see G winning and then how on one can start trade their two IG say opacho on let me quote him. I say FC Bayern made it possible for me to become a player I am today. This club was my home for many years. I will never forget an honor. It was to be the last player to wear the number 5 shirt and to carry on the legacy of a legend. My celebration was simply the joy of a kid playing in the Champions League quarter-final. It was never about disrespecting FC Bayern Munich fans. Lots of love to Bayern. This is Benjamin Pavard and someone also aka just saying na o see Edin atem no abeka we die Bayern Munich respect so mu yi pa na de no de koya and say go no o gini need to say the akwada bi nto ne enhyeda nye say one shada basically and say one shada it's just somebody channel Manchester Tottenham Hotspur for ebe extended and answer the trigger the extension clause for Ben Davies omo defender no on be so more trigger na fi na the contract ni ba na wi nti omo trigger omo the 1 year and so air kind of contract no fi on so so akwa so and no somewhere a free whatsoever. Meanwhile as Postecoglou so no I na otesem crofo criticize but also on the fan who on the juma no yo nti say oh ti baby na ofu say we criticize no also no dey say na man dey enye ni case kura e on fa say coach o be criticize o fa say master e was say fa anyway nyame adomo a kwesiada 1 o'clock Manchester United and we vomit one throws and ebebo na Ruben Amorim no mka master ukrom ni ne coach Wolves so Victor Pereira and also so far we say Victor Pereira or boy dwuma ye pa we vomit one throws so 6-3-4-3 na obono ho no and kwan fa so assistant players still no ano omutimi ball at the highest level no say obo mo abaso ye pa say players be to say Matthias Cunha and the rest of the guys no were very very good quality and essentially say master general yes some mo pe Matthias Cunha I don't think I walk as like a crabby and wabukunya diana. Into who feeling into our body diana. And I say, oh, in central 4. I say, oh, Dabby. I say, example, KK. I know, yeah. Who used to Matias Kunyano cry one player. Nano or Shamu, you know, I say your body and your body so. Who use you next example, like he's a job for high. And I say, Victor Lindelof. Say or you available now our issues personal issues kakra say Mazrai issues so personal issues and see and omom of kakra but say omo nyina available metimi abo against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Harry Maguire say throughout his footballing career through our Manchester United or see there's been ups and downs or see maybe now bad times not true no na enye easy but or say or you okay pa the goal now or share you know any kwanya supporters na fast so emo money G wo park no so say it sums up his entire career at Manchester United. It seems say we just for nenije pa Jimmy Carragher say one monitor who go eketeke papa na boy in the monitoring we say akwada no PG no go no amfa because no ya akwada Frankfurt for na je no hwe boy ni say no si ball no a ade Liverpool mo ye dem mo kofa we go eketeke fa mbra ni sisia esa so no de Osha born akwada ni ebona obetimi abo Liverpool ni easy cra. Meanwhile, Ancelotti say Trent Alexander-Arnold why fit name obe starting the free bench against Leicester City. Inti Trent Alexander-Arnold is okay, but he will start from the bench. I know and someone also eka. Ancelotti almost be saying said a very Van Dijk contract extension there when and I'll say look a catch rate we ask when you answer Liverpool a club on person keep on best place inti for them to keep Mohamed Salah and this time around Abraham said very Van Dijk. If you say actually how Liverpool and so serious about the markets. And I'm okay, no problem. And on business and summer year, Liverpool will be a Bibiana. On us, I think Liverpool for a big. Let me quote him. I say I think at Liverpool it is always a big summer. By holding on to 2, it's already a big summer. Let's see what the rest of the summer will bring. It would be strange if I said I'm not happy with the team. And also say on Ukraine big summer Ukraine can the first half the big summer is keeping these 2 guys and of course are you happy with the team name or shall say summer way die ebefa umbeya niema pa na sky yeah twa mo umbeya niema yeah wa say what say anyway Enzo Maresca say waka central for motata ni bebi obesan so aka mi o say 2 years in Liverpool Chelsea Football Club no among being top 4, among being top 5. But Afi, Chelsea has always been revolving around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th position. They just say so far Chelsea are doing very, very well. A progress to what they've been doing. I know yes, someone a Jack Papa no so eka. And I'm be saying permanent Nicholas Jackson. Then and say one ko boy you ka crazy. And us number boy ache. Omunya sa ready no ache. What I say the plan was to let Palmer for instance play 45 minutes nothing. Also so on build this understand that now omumi no enkane no. And we decided so so abosade no be say and now who complain say Stamford Bridge supporters no at place and us and now ball here also mulusu de name feel say na supporters no e behave very well say na nije atmosphere and it was okay into this time around the uncriticized supporters no sir and we be say na ulusu to layer also no fan say a setback and no so for sure a setback can see pa. Listen say almost so belusu sa game no na a very unfortunate to say esa result be say na affected team the confidence but also a football or make such a place no send be quickly on be 10 things now they are too much against Fulham no almost so prepare and I'm say what to say about Rich James abe interview aka say a place no more disrespect say tournament no and I say some ne dey o be jatu mu kakra what I say ebia opponents na feel so much 3-0 na 3-0 into for winning na call disrespect opponents but tournaments na nkasa no in general no obeka say tournament the Chelsea I respect tournaments ma ebia where he differs kakra ne say ebia team no nkasa omni Chelsea boy lay also no after meeting them we mu fie no and a Chelsea for fan say game no eye fofofo and no eye someone ja Enzo Maresca enso eka wo hihye nkofo sika saa hwe Sedal Adali Besiktas for penny president of Besiktas so say January no omni Barcelona for can be biewie any Ansu Fati eka be biewie say ka Ansu Fati ebebo 6 months wo Besiktas so say Ansu Fati ka kire mom so ombeba nanso o say omkobo Europa Cup bi ema European game no say Europa game no Besiktas for free mo say ehwa na omunyakọ why nie say Ansu Fati yankofo ni ya na esi eba se bebo Europa mo free mu de yema also sa called no na say bibia sanya sa o nka Ansu Fati besi akan enso ede ama Besiktas test again matters ya catch the master Hansi Flick say enya de obeyi section the free Champions League in mamo abeda and he's been informed does not happy there but one catch and say emfa to adu coach and say their section ya no it will make sense to take his name out and put text again in internal. I'm waiting for Mujafo. After so Frankie de Jong, my catch and say, "Whoa, Frankie de Jong, win him so all this while." You know, issues ninya. It wasn't about your performance, but it was about Tika Wochi. It is still now we trust in your performance. However, Tiake Tiana so. Hey, Frankie de Jong must also so no more. No be extend ya kana mo de wonu so anom pese o te so what is so kakra de amamo master Hansi Flex wa banning celebrations after Copa del Rey final so mo Madrid mo bia nkogine ni o se emo omo kwatunu ji oni na okonom sa o refi say wo Inter Milan game du bon so dabi wo ye play na wo nim na mo hyewie na oba ye e bia dressing room na meji omeni mo wi a party bia ni ho master Kwada na ko prepare against Inter Milan game and so because when yes area coach no sound here same for my place what I said anyway has a flick name was say Celta Vigo for no a unique style and philosophy of the ball say no nkofo strength he's working out a plan obet me a stop sanko for instance omo ni ball ni boy so ono has a flick no proud of the place in sense time any one days I say ball 3 days now sound so ball and the kind of level Barcelona plays above all these times you know say ono or a grateful to the players for playing at that highest level and on business like Inter Milan one of the semi-finals of the Champions League what show more na and also Inter for no great team no great defense was Benjamin Pavard one player penalty me person say na o training or buying munchi adwuma Benjamin Pavard so far all no or say amazing or say Inter Milan dey or a very good team he's expecting a very good game against Inter Milan they drew I gave the BC you hey Barcelona Inter Milan well anyway Pacho okay just some this you obviously with time that sounds so stories in the day brave you know best sounds beautiful stories be brave oh yeah ready